How are you, everyone?
Good morning, Krishna. Fine.
Thank you.
Good, sir.
Good morning.
Good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Team, all of you knows about the learning portal, right?
Yes.
Everyone, please confirm me how to access the learning portal. All of you are aware of it, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone is not
Sir.
aware of it
Yes, sir.
except Kumari?
Sir.
Everyone aware of it, right? And what about instance? Instance where you are seeing?
When you open the courses, scroll down below, sir.
If you click on my courses and if you click on
Scroll
your
down.
course,
Yes.
everyone
And then
please
scroll
watch.
down. Then scroll down.
Yeah.
The bottom.
Everyone with me? Everyone with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Again,
Yes, sir.
again we are explaining
Yes.
instance is in under the videos only. Okay. Where is it is? Why it is empty? It's very under. Okay, I see here. Instance is here. Correct?
Yes.
Instance is available here. And one more update. Sindhu. I think two Sindhus would be there. Yeah, Sindhu H. And yeah, are you there, madam? Shivani. Shivani, are you there? Ganesh.
Yes, Krishna.
Yes, Krishna.
Ganesh. And Vinay. Anil. To all of you. And one more Sindhu is also there. Are you there? No, right? One more Sindhu. No, I think. Did you attended yesterday class?
Yes.
Whoever I called now, did you attend yesterday class? Sindhu H, Ganesh.
Yes, Krishna.
Sindhu, there is some problem with your mic. I'm not able to hear your voice. Kindly reply me on the chat. So this is yesterday class. What happened to this video? Am I facing issue or you're also facing the issue? Okay, Sindhu, you have not attended, but you went through the video, right? Here I have explained. So here I have explained refresh instance and non-refresh instance. Dev 23 is gone. Dev 64 is now. Here yesterday I have explained what is the difference between refresh instance and non-refresh instance. If you are having any questions, please ask me now. Padma is not able to answer these kind of questions. Yesterday, 5 people has, not only 5 people, 6 people has sent a message to Padma asking for, we are using Dev 23, Dev 23 is gone, our data is gone. That's why I have explained yesterday. Dev 23 is gone, your data is gone, my data is also gone. That's why we're also providing the non-refresh instance. You can use a non-refresh instance. If that is slow, we will give you one more non-refresh instance also. And also that's why I'm asking you how to practice one time in one instance, second time in another instance, so that your configurations are available in both the instance. If one instance lost, you will have another instance. Please concentrate in the class. Whatever the updates that I'm giving, please concentrate in the class. Please don't send messages simply like that. Otherwise, next time onwards, I'll ask all of you to turn on your videos. I'm also getting a doubt like that. You are just connecting and you are doing your work. You are away. You are maybe away from the system. I'll ask turn on to all videos of all of you. And some of you people don't know how to access the instance also from the learning portal. I actually built this functionality. Why I have built this functionality? Because, you know, when we email the instance to the students, always students are looking at the old email. Suppose if I search like this, you have to look at the latest email which we have sent. This is the latest email. They will check the old email. They will say instance is not working. That's why I built this functionality in the learning portal. That is the reason I built this functionality. They're not looking at the emails also properly. They're not looking the latest emails. And they will say we didn't receive the email also, some of the students. The email that they provided to us is different. What they're checking is different, because all of us having more than one email ID, right? You don't know which email ID you have given to us. You'll check in a different email ID and you will say it's not, we didn't receive the email. We are keep on sending the emails. To avoid all this miscommunication and communication gaps, that's why we are giving the instance in the portal itself. I have built this functionality in our learning portal. Right now, which refresh instance is available? Dev 64.
60.
And in the Dev 64, some of you reported that on the Springboard icons are not displaying, right? Some of you reported it seems to be to Padma. Correct? Who are those?
I have asked sir once.
Okay. Okay, madam. But yesterday I have explained, okay, if something is not displaying on the Springboard, here it is displaying. But if it is not displaying, you can also navigate from here also. I explained this point also yesterday. Whatever you see here and whatever you see here, both are same. If something is not displaying, just go and check here. Go and check in the navigator also. So here tools and then security console. Okay. And suppose if it is not displayed in your Springboard or in your navigator, here there is a plus button. You click on that plus button. You click on that plus button here. Whatever the apps that you are seeing in your home page, that need to be enabled here. That need to be enabled here. So if you scroll down from the tools, so here security console is enabled. That's what is displaying in your Springboard. If you disable, it won't display. Suppose let's take there is something called announcements. It's not displaying in your Springboard in your home page. Enable it. If you enable it, just enable it and click on save and close. Click on save and close, and if you scroll down and under the tools, you should be able to see announcements. Okay. If anything is not displayed in your Springboard, I think you understood how to add to your Springboard, right? How to add this app to your Springboard.
Yes, sir.
You understood? If it is not available, go to the navigator. Okay. I'm repeating again, where to access the material. Where to access the material, go to the Google Drive and go to, you should not search in the My Drive. You have to click on Share with Me, because we shared a folder to you. You should be able to find that in the Shared with Me. Under the Share with Me, you click on the Shared with Me, and there you will see this folder. There you will see this folder. And if you scroll down, yeah, you see something called basics. Something called basics. Under the basics, you have to open first week document, this one, the first week document. And here you will find, user creation, roles creation and all. After completion of this, you have to refer to the enterprise structure document. You refer to this document. You refer to this document. So under the basics folders right now, you just refer to these. Okay. Sir, what about other? What about other? These are some of these documents are nothing but rough explanations. Rough explanation. If you want, you can refer all those documents. Okay. So here, kind of concept-wise documents are available. No, sir, we want a full-length material. Full-length material also available. Okay. That is available under My folder. If you click on Krishna, under that, you can see inventory. If you click on inventory, here 153 pages document is available. So in this 153 pages document, so you can see this is how to create a user. This is user part. But some screens look and feel is different because Oracle is changing the look and feel yearly basis. But the functionality is same. The screen look and feel is different. How to create a project creation. Okay. And here, if you have observed, I'm creating everything from the project. You see here, I'm creating everything from the project. In the old versions, we have to create everything from the project only. Right now, we are creating from the setup and maintenance. Okay. Now you see here, how to create locations, how to create an enterprise, how to create a legal address, legal entity, currency, coming to ledger currency, chart of account. Okay, this is full length material from basics folder, and then product management and inventory. All the stuff is available in this document. Okay. And the daily document which I'm using, I know it is repetition to the some of you, but please understand we are getting a lot of questions on these things only. Again and again, I'm explaining because we cannot reply each one of you separately. Please understand. Yeah, daily SCM setups. So here, if you go, so 2023 document, you open this 2023 document. This is the document daily that I'm using. Okay. And those who are from EBS, we have given the EBS material also. Here EBS material is also available. So if you want, you can download the EBS materials also. So this is EBS material, inventory 240 pages document. So this I prepared almost, I think 8 years back, this material. This is EBS one. So inventory is there, manufacturing is there. And yeah, this is manufacturing, order management and purchasing is also there. Interview questions document is there. and this is purchasing. Okay. Coming to a question from who is that? HP? HP? Can I call you like HP only? Is it okay? Who asked that question? Please use your original names, team. And you're asking about the definitions. Definitions are nothing but kind of entry questions only. So that is available in the, suppose if you go to the LMS homepage. If you go to LMS homepage, how you can navigate to homepage? You click on this logo under the LMS. You see LMS, right? You click on this homepage. And if you scroll down, here you will see blog section. If you click on any blog, you will be navigated to the blogs. You click on any blog and you go to the blog section. Under that, click on Oracle Fusion SCM. Here you will find an explanation about what is ERP, Oracle Fusion SCM. Let me click on Oracle Fusion SCM. Under that, this is SCM inventory entry questions. And after that, this is again inventory entry questions. This is order management. This is procurement. And if you scroll down again, this is order management. This is order management. Okay, so here you'll find the definitions and you'll find questions for the, you'll find answers for the questions also. So totally 500 entry questions answers are available. 500 entry question answers are available here. I'll let you know when you have to refer these blocks. I will let you know because we have not started those modules. I will let you know when you have to refer them. Okay. After that, we have a YouTube content also. In the YouTube also, there are 4 videos are there. In the YouTube, there are 4 videos are there for the entry question and answers. If you click on the playlist and if you go to only SCM videos, SCM playlist. If you go to SCM playlist here, all the SCM related videos are available here. Under that, you can refer to the latest. So here you see order management entry questions. This is pricing and GOP entry questions. So out of these 2, one is procurement related entry questions. Totally 4 videos are there. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Each video length is 1.5 hours, minimum 1.5 hours. So here also, what kind of questions are asked by the interviewers and how to answer it. The explanation is given in these 4 videos. Please catch up these videos, but not now, not required now. Once we complete those modules, you can catch up these videos. Okay. Suppose cross knowledge. If you want to enhance your knowledge on the other modules also, you can do that. Suppose if you go to the videos. So in how many ways we can generate the OTBI reports? Sorry, in how many ways we can generate the Fusion reports? One option is OTBI, another option is BI. Okay, so those videos are also available. Okay, so there are only 100 videos are there around. If you scroll down, you can find those videos. Otherwise, those are popular videos with us. If you click on the popular, so you see this is OTBI, which is having 35K views. This is BA reporting. So you can also, as a cross knowledge, you can also refer to the technical videos, and then you can refer to some of the HCM and financial videos also. Okay. Apart from this, if you have any questions, please. Again, who is that HP? Sir, please change it to your original name. I
Sir,
cannot
Harish, sir.
understand. Harish, please use your original name.
Okay, sir.
Next time, if any one of you are connected with some other name, I'll call you with that name only. These are meeting practices. When you are connecting to any meeting, not only class, if you are connecting after you get into the project also, after you got the job also, You have to connect with your name, not with your kid name, not with your wife name, or not with short codes. These are minimum meeting ethics. Minimum sense, that is, please. Anything else, team? Any doubts? Hope you are clear with the material.
Yes, sir.
Course
Yes.
videos, instance, refresh instance, non-refresh instance, clear, right? Refresh instance is valid for how many days?
2-3 weeks.
Couple of
2-3 weeks. Minimum 2 weeks we can guarantee you. Minimum 2 weeks we can guarantee you, but it can come to 3 weeks also. Okay. How many times you have to practice? Not just one time. Not just one time. Minimum, bare minimum 3 times practice is required. So when you're practicing 3 times, yes, the data should definitely lost. It has to lost. The data has to lost. Otherwise, you don't practice second time. If the data is there, you don't practice. Or else it's up to you, sir. We don't have time. Okay, well, very good. If you don't have time, use the non-refresh instance. And how much Oracle University cost? I told you this point also. Oracle University, how much you have to pay, including
GST 4 and 5.
including GST, around 5.5 lakhs are there. If you pay 5.5 lakhs, they will give you refresh instance only.
PPT materials.
They will give you refresh instance only. These refresh instance, how many instances they will give you? 1 instance they will give you. That is valid for only 2 weeks only. And if you have any question, what you have to do, you have to create a ticket. You have to wait for them to respond. There is no WhatsApp reply, like how I am doing, like how TechLead site is doing. How much you are paying? 5.5 lakh. How many, which instance you are getting? Refresh instance, that to 2 weeks. If it is slow, you can't do anything also. It happened with me. If you want, I can show you my my email communication with Oracle. I purchased once. Just for the instance, I purchased once. Then they sent me, I asked for the cancellation of that course. Within 1 day. Within 1 day, I asked for the cancellation of that course. They sent me big terms and conditions document. What I can do? I can fight with whom in that case? If I go to Oracle company, they will allow me inside. The security guard is gonna pull my collar. We can't do anything if corporates are doing like that. Okay, it's already 7:27. So we are done with the basic sheet. I would like to start with the product management module. And one more worry is, I am seeing 40. Now, what is the today's count? What is the today's count? Everybody, can you see it?
42, sir.
Including me and
41,
Padma, 42. Okay, if you exclude both of us, 40 members. And this batch registrations are 50 members. Out of these 40 members also, some old students are there. How many old students are there from the previous batches? Can you please say yes, who are the old students who are not from 53? Who are not from 53? Vishnu?
Yeah. Yes.
And Jagan?
Myself, Rahim.
Rahim?
Ganesh Krishna.
Can you hear me, team?
Now
Yeah.
we can.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna collect attendance from all of you by tomorrow onwards. I think I should do that also. Otherwise, see, 50 registrations are there and 35 members are attending. Others are just watching the video, sir. I think in this attendance sheet, I should add
Present, sir.
I should add our batch number, and then I'll give this sheet to you. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, I'll collect your attendance team. And later, if you ask me for a placement, then I'll give you this report. Okay, let's please connect to the classes regularly, daily. Daily, please attend classes. 4 or 5 members are not attending, that's okay. But 15 members are not attending is not at all okay. Okay. So product management module. So this module purpose is to, okay, everyone just come out of the previous discussion. Everyone with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
today is Thursday, right? Okay. Today I'll take the class and tomorrow I'll take the class. Saturday I won't take. I will give you time Saturday and Sunday again for your practice.
Yes,
For your practice, I will give you Saturday time. Okay. And then utilize Saturday and Sunday. And by Monday, finish all the concept that you are lagging or you have not attended the class. Please catch up the videos and everything. Okay. Please maintain the running notes also. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so this module purpose is team. So we are getting into the modules. Okay. As of now, we have not started with any module. Okay. We were just into the basics. And some people call it as a function setup manager and all, but I call it as a basics only. So under the basics, we completed all these topics so far. Now I'm starting with the module, okay, product management. So once we complete with the product management, then I will start with the inventory. Coming to this product management, it will take hardly, I think, 6 to 8 hours, not more than that. It will take 6 to 8 hours and we'll finish this module. After that, we go to the inventory module. Inventory module also, it will take around maybe 10 hours. Inventory module 10 hours, but the procurement module, it will take 25 hours. And then order management, it will take 25 hours. So because procurement is having submodules and order management is also having submodules. So that's why this will take 25 hours. This will take 25 hours. So that means from here, from today, so this will take 1 month, right? 25 hours means 1 month. Okay. And this will take 1 month. And this will take 10 hours. And this will take again 10 hours. And costing is also there. So from today, how many months course is left? 3 months course is left. If I skip the Saturday classes also, then what will happen? It may go to 4 months also. That's why sometimes I'm not able to wait for you also. Because if I wait for you, what about the course length? What about the course length? I should not wait for you. You should catch me. You should catch me. Then only at least we are able to complete the course at least minimum 3.5 months time. Okay. That many concepts are there. If you want, I can skip one module. Is that okay? Can I skip one module?
No.
Huh?
No, sir.
No. You want all the concepts, but you want course to be completed in 2.5 months. What about your practice? Huh? Please do the practice. Okay. I cannot wait. Okay, please understand. I can wait for this Saturday, but from the next week onwards, I cannot wait for you. Because a lot of topics that I should cover. So this module purpose is, in this module, we configure all the client products. Okay, suppose if you take Techleads IT company, we are providing services only, correct? Are we shipping any product physically to the customers? You're my customers. I'm your supplier. Okay. I'm my tech lead site is my company. Am I shipping any product to you physically? No, right? I'm giving the service. I'm giving the service. The client may be providing a goods, or it could be a service. Suppose if you take Urban Clap, company, Urban Clap company also is providing services to their customers. Okay. So here, coming to tech lead site, what are my items? What are my products? My products are nothing but my courses. My courses only, right? Because my customers are purchasing these courses. All these are my items. All these are my products. So all these products has to be created in the ERP application under the product management module. See the name itself, product management. Okay. It could be a service item, or it could be a goods, or whatever we create from here only. Before we create the items, we have to do some prerequisite setups. Okay. We'll do the setups and then later we'll create the items. The first setup is item lifecycle phase. So whether the item is in the design phase, suppose especially if you take manufacturing companies, initially item is in the design phase, and then later or prototype phase. After that, it's going to be approved for the production phase. Especially in the manufacturing industry, some items initially in the prototype and design phase. After that, they will be approved for the production. Okay. After that, item status. Item is inactive or active. There are two statuses are there. As an example, if you take bank account, your bank account may be active or it may be inactive. If your bank account is active, you are able to perform cash withdrawal, check withdrawal, net transfer, nothing but internet banking. You are able to do all those transactions. If it is inactive, are you allowed to perform any transactions? No, right? Similarly, if the item is in the active status, then we can able to perform transaction again in this item. What kind of transactions? You can receive the stock, or you can ship that item to the customer, and you can create invoice, you can make the payment. All the transactions are happened against that item if it is active status. If it is inactive, no. Why it is inactive? Because we are no more selling the product. Or maybe some business reasons, we have made that product as inactive. It's maybe old product. We are not selling that product now. We are not offering. Let's say change the status to inactive. Okay. And like this, we can also create some custom statuses also. Instead of active and inactive, suppose temporarily you want to put that item into hold. You want to put that item into hold status. Hold means temporary hold. Okay, you can create a custom status. You can also temporarily keep that item into hold also. I'll show you that configuration. After that, item types. The item that you are creating, is it a spare part? Is it a spare part, or it is a service item, or it is a finished good, or it is a sub-assembly, or it's a kit item? Sir, what is meant by kit item? Kit item example is cricket kit and then dinner set. Cricket kit and dinner set. If the customer is ordering for dinner set, then you have to send multiple items, nothing but 2 glasses or 2 plates, okay, 4 spoons. That kind of items are called as kit items, whether the product is a kit item or not. So what type of item is that? Okay. In my course, our item types are, I would like to categorize into 2, online training, all my products, and then classroom training. I would like to categorize into these two types. Okay. By default, Oracle has provided, these, but if you want, you can create your own types also according to the client requirement and client business. Online training and classroom training. I'm gonna keep my items under any of these 2 types. Okay. Next configuration is 290 attributes. These 290 attributes are nothing but a simple example. Suppose if you take bank account. Have you heard bike noise?
No, sir.
No?
Okay, sir.
You didn't. Okay, maybe noise cancellation. That's why you're not able to hear the bike noise, but I am able to hear it a lot. Okay, so coming to these 290 attributes are nothing but simple example. Suppose if you take bank account, your bank account only, okay? So overdraft facility, overdraft, you know what is meant by overdraft, right? If it is yes, that means you are able to draw more than your account balance, correct? So
Yes.
this option is given to everybody? No, right? It's given to only for certain customers. Okay. Similarly, for every item, we have some attributes. Some attributes. Let us consider this is an attribute, and you can consider for item also 290 attributes are there. Okay. Under this 290 attributes, suppose an example, returnable. Returnable. If S is selected, that item is a returnable item. That item is the product is a returnable item. If it is no is selected, it's not a returnable item. In shipping, there is another attribute called shipping. Okay, if shipping is selected to yes, then that is a shippable item. So my courses are shippable items. Coming to tech lead site, my courses are shippable items.
No.
No. So for all my items, shippable is going to be no. So like this, I have given an example of two attributes. Like this, 290 attributes are there. 290 attributes are there. These 290 attributes are going to decide the functionality of that item in the application. If it is not returnable, you're not allowed to create a return for that item. If it's shippable is no, you cannot ship that item to the customer in the application. Like the 290 attributes are there. We will discuss those attributes one by one. Okay. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
This 4 clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Krishna, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, madam.
Like you said that item status is active, inactive. So instead of that, we can't choose to delete that item if instead of inactive if we don't want that item for the further use.
Yeah,
Is it
so
possible?
that's why, I take questions at the end, because the question that you're trying to ask is my next explanation. See, delete groups. By using this, we are able to delete the items also.
So we can permanently delete that
Yes.
item, or
Yes. That's why some of your questions, what you're trying to ask is my next explanations mostly. Okay. So far, this 4 is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And this 5th setup, I can explain only in the application, because theoretically, I'm not able to explain this. Let us discuss this in the application only. Coming to 6th topic, this is unit of measure. This unit of measure is nothing but, we measure the item. So how you are purchasing the product from the company, okay? You can purchase the product in eaches, right? The same product you can purchase in dozens also. And the same product you may purchase in a box also, one box. Okay, suppose if you take a mango you can purchase in each, you can purchase in dozen, you can purchase in box also, you can purchase in pack also. This is nothing but unit of measure, how you are purchasing that item. Okay, and whether you are purchasing that item in liters. So against every item, we have to configure the unit of measure. How you are selling that item to the customers? Are you selling that item in liters to the customers, or you are selling in barrels? How you are selling? Okay, so that is nothing but unit of measure. So this is just a high level overview. We will define all of these configurations in the application. Next is categories. Suppose if you take tech lead site, we are offering Oracle courses. Let us take, we are offering Microsoft courses also. Oracle courses, Microsoft courses. two types of categories of courses we are offering. Suppose if I'm creating supply chain in my Fusion application, it should fall under which category? Oracle category or Microsoft category?
Oracle.
Oracle category.
Oracle.
So when you're defining the item, you can assign the item belongs to which type of category. Which type of category? Okay, from business to business, these categories are different. If you take Tech Lead Site Business, so I would like to categorize my courses into Microsoft and Oracle. Suppose if I'm defining one item in the application, that item belongs to Microsoft category or Oracle category. Suppose if you take our course, supply chain course, it's Oracle category, right? So again, a supply chain management product, I will assign which category? Oracle category I will assign. Sir, what is the purpose of this categories concept? This is to group the items, and also we can also track. Suppose in case if you want, you can also track the sales, and you can track how much your inventory by the category wise also. Not just only by the item wise or product wise. You can also track the application related entities by the category wise also. Okay, and if you also add category as one of your segment in your chart of account. Suppose you are adding the category as one of your segment in your chart of account, you can see your financial statements by category wise also. Okay. Next is the profile options. These profile options are used to control the item functionality. An example of the profile option is, after you create the item name can be updatable or not. You created item already, and you want the item name to be updatable. So that is controlled by a profile option. Like that, there are around 10 profile options are there. We will discuss that. And these are the rules required to create the items. These are the rules. You need to have product manager role to create the item manually. Product data steward is for the uploading the items. To upload items, you need this role. To create items manually, you need this role. After that, I will show you how to create a single item and how to create an item by copying the existing item. And we'll see how to create multiple items also at a time. At a time, you can create single item. At a time, you can create 10 items also. And I'll show you how to create a new item by copying the existing item properties. Later, we'll see comparison of the items. If you want to compare two items, we'll see that. After that, mass update. Mass update is nothing but you want to assign some of the items to one category. Mass changes on the item you want to perform, not only one item. Mass is nothing but for a couple of items you want to perform an update. You can do that by using the mass update functionality. After that, we'll see how to delete the items permanently from the application, how to delete it. But this is, it's not is a suggestible method, because for a company, history is important. History is important because if you take an example of bank account only, if you say you don't want to use the bank account, what they will do, they don't delete your account. They will just keep your account into inactive. That's it. Because history is important for any business. Suppose let us take IT companies also. You worked for Wipro and you left the Wipro company. Again, if you join the Wipro, you'll be called as an ex-employee. Why you will be called as an ex-employee? Because your data is already there. They didn't delete your data. Your data just they inactivated it from the application, from the system. That's it. History is important for every company, every business. Suppose if the items you created mistakenly, then you are allowed to delete the items. But other items also you can delete. But this is not a correct approach. Okay. Let us see all of them in the application. Coming to the license. That we need to take the license for the product management module. License is not required to use the common features. Common features in the sense, suppose an example, you have taken license for the order management. Just only for the order management. When you're creating a sales order, you have to select the item in the sales order, right? When you're creating a sales order, you have to select the item in the sales order, right? Which item the customer is asked? The sales order is for which item? You have to enter the item in the sales order. The item has to be created from which module? From the product management module. That means it's a common setup, right? It's a common setup. For the common configurations, for the common setups from the other modules, Oracle is not going to charge you. You need not to take the license. You are taking the order management license. Okay. But in the order management, you have to select your items. You have to select your items. You have to see your items. That items you are creating under which module? Under the product management module. So for that, license is required, not required. Why? Why it is not required? It's a common entity. Items is a common entity. So similarly for the procurement also, you have taken license only for the procurement. Only for the procurement. And in the purchase order is nothing but what? You are trying to purchase some stock from the supplier. Which item stock you are trying to purchase? That item we create under which module? We create under product management module. Again, it's a common entity. So for the common entities, you can use that modules. You can use that setups. You can use that configuration. It is not chargeable. Okay. You need not to take the license also for the product management. Suppose if you wanted to use advanced features. If you want to use advanced features, suppose take this example. Coming to employee, okay, employee creation is actually which module? HR module, right? HR module, right? So for this, you need not to take the license. Yeah, HR is nothing but HCM. For this, you need not to take the license because it's a common setup. It's a common entity. If you take license for the procurement or order management, so procurement employees you have to create, order management employees you have to create. It's a common setup. That's why HCM license is not required. Suppose if you wanted to use advanced features, nothing but you want to run payroll. You want to run payroll for this employee. You want to pay salaries for this employee. It's advanced concepts, right? It's a common setup. It's a common setup for the order management. It's a common setup for the procurement or inventory. No, right?
No.
In that case, you have to take the license. The basic setups, nothing but common setups you can use without taking the license. But if you are using the advanced or next level features from that module, you have to take the license. Clear?
Yes.
Now let's see the first topic, that is item lifecycle phases.
Krishna, what about inventory? When I purchase order management,
Mhm.
so just like the product management, inventory
Yes.
also can I
Yes,
access?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a common module, yes.
So what is stand for SNM?
Setup and maintenance.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, we configure all this from the setup and maintenance. Okay, but coming to this, you can configure from the dashboard, nothing from the Springboard, and also from the setup and maintenance. We have provided this non-refresh instance to all of you, and I think in the last session, some of you reported that this application is slow, but I see it is fast only, right? It's fast only. I see any slowness in this. Maybe that time it was slow, maybe. It is fast only, this application. This is non-refresh instance. Okay. Now my enterprise structure is also not available here. I have to create enterprise structure in this application. Because the enterprise structure which I have created, it was in Dev 23 and we don't have that now. I need to create in this non-refresh instance again that. Okay, I think it's not required. Krishna, do you have any question?
Okay. Krishna. Sorry.
Okay. Mistakenly you unmuted.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Fine. Okay. And I'm navigating to the product management. And here, if you have to see product management means, first of all, you have to enable in the offerings. You have to go to product management and enable here. You go to opt-in features. So here you have to enable product management. And under the product management, what need to be enabled, that you will understand automatically once after I complete some topics. But this you have to enable, but under that, what need to be enabled, that you'll understand automatically after I complete the product management module. Okay. So once you enable the product management from the offerings, once you enable the product management from the offerings, you're able to see under the setup and maintenance. And if you scroll down, you can click on the items. And whatever I have shown you here, all those settings are available under the items. And click on all tasks. Click on all tasks. So here, what is the first setting? Life cycle phases. Item life cycle phases. So here. But this life cycle phases are required for a client who is into manufacturing, right? If the client is tech lead site is into manufacturing. Tech lead site is into manufacturing. No. Let us assume you are implementing Oracle applications for tech lead site, or let us take you are implementing Oracle applications for Udemy. You know about Udemy, right? Udemy is going to manufacture anything.
No.
No. Okay. They need these design, prototype, all these statuses not required. So from client to client, based on the client business, you will understand what configurations are required to set up in the application. Okay. The setup is not required for Udemy or for tech lead site. Okay. For such type of companies. Okay. And like this, there is one more company called Rimini Street. So this company is also using the Oracle applications. So this company is selling the language courses. This company is selling the language courses. I think what you can, sorry, not Rimini Street, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, it's Rosetta Stone. This company is also into education, okay? You can learn Spanish and other languages from this company. So they implemented Oracle applications long back. Their products. How to navigate to the products directly. Select a plan. Here, I think they're using the footer, it seems to be. Okay. So you can learn all of these languages from them. I don't know whether this website is not see here 25 languages. They're also using the Oracle applications. This is a US client. Getty Images. Have you heard about this? They sell photos.
No.
They sell photos. Okay, they're also using the Oracle applications. So if you want to suppose for my website, I'm using a picture, right? I'm using a picture. Okay, this picture I purchased from Shutterstock, like a Getty company. You cannot directly use these images which you are finding in the web. Licensing issues are there. That's why you have to buy these images. So some imaging companies are there who provide images to the clients. So based on your category, you have to search. Suppose you're trying to build a gym website. Okay. Suppose if you search that respective videos, that respective images, so you can buy these images from this company and you can use in your website. Okay. See this cost 7,000, medium size, large size 23,000. Okay. They are also using Oracle application. So the clients from different industries. They're from different industries. So this is image industry, right? And earlier I have spoken about this is the education industry. The client may be from many industries, but application is only one. So they also manufacture anything? No, right? They don't do any manufacturing. So for these kind of clients, the first configuration is not required, life cycle pages. Okay? But for manufacturing clients, it may require. In the application, under the life cycle phases, you can create a life cycle phase called, suppose our R&D completed and we found one medicine. And we are waiting for the FDA approval. Okay. This is code and phase type. So any phase that you are creating should fall under these phase types only. Whatever this phase that you are creating is a design phase or it's a prototype phase, no, it's a production phase. Already production is completed. We are just waiting for the FDA approval. So all our R&D finished items, we can put into which status, FDA approval status, because we finished with the R&D and we are okay, and we are taking the approval from the government. Okay. The sequence is nothing but the sequence of these phases. So first, design phase, and then after that prototype phase, after that production phase, after that, which phase is that? FDA approval phase. Okay. So this phase is nothing but, and also it won't control anything in the application. This is just for your information only. So if this is in this phase, will it control sales? No. If this is in this phase also, you're allowed to do the sales. So this phase is just for, our information only. The item is in which phase, and the sequence is nothing but the sequence of the phase. I'm assuming this is the 50th phase, or maybe this is the 6th phase, or maybe this is the 10th phase. Before that, other phases are there, design phase, prototype phase, all those phases are there. It seems to be already there is a phase exists with the number 10th. That's why in the application, most of the people are practicing. That's why many phases has been created here. I will just enter 111. Enter some sequence, not an issue, anything. After that, item statuses. So as I mentioned, whatever the status that you are assigning to the item, it's just for information only. It's not going to control anything. If any item is in the design phase, you are able to create anything on it. Okay. But item status is going to control that. Let's talk about the item statuses. So from the product management only, from the items task list, I click on the manage item statuses. So here, Oracle has provided a status called, I think, active. If I click on about this record, This active status is user defined or application provided?
Application provided.
Application provided.
It's a predefined, it's a seeded one. Okay, active. So by default, your items are going to be inactive, but if you want, you can create a new status. Okay. So here, the status that I'm creating here is the FD approval only. Okay, nothing but I'll create a status called pending for approval. So here, what I do is, you see here totally 4 columns are there: attribute group, attribute value, and one more is there. So here, you see this attribute, customer order. Any item which is pending for FDA approval, FDA approval, do you allow sales? No, I don't allow sales. If you select yes, you're allowed to create a sales order against such type of item. But for such type of items, you allow sales. Do you allow sales? No, right? We don't allow sales.
No.
We don't allow sales. Okay. So here, these attributes are going to decide, it's going to control that item behavior. If any items, for any item, if you assign the status, and that item is not a customer orderable item because it is no here. If you select here as it's a customer orderable item. And suppose example, do we maintain stock for that item? Yes, I'll maintain. Sorry, here it is, stockable. Yes, I maintain stock. Okay. And do you purchase that item? Yes, I'll purchase. For sales only, I'm going to control it, but I would like to purchase that item. I would like to purchase that item. That item is a taxable item. Yes, it's a taxable item. Did you manufacture that kind of items? Yes, I manufacture that kind of items. Okay. So here you will see totally 25 attributes are there. These 25 attributes are going to decide the item behavior in the application. Item behavior in the sense, if you assign this status to any item, that item stock you can maintain, but that item you cannot sell. That item you cannot sell. Why? Because our customer order is no here. Can you purchase that item? Yes, I can purchase that item. Can you manufacture that item? Yes, I can manufacture that item.
So these are attributes are...
Yeah. So these attributes, I know it's a little bit quite difficult for you to understand, but slowly you will understand these attributes down the line during the classes. Okay. Okay, team.
So what is the next column of that attribute value is the man.
Here you can see attribute group, attribute value, uses, control date. Okay. But this control it, I'll explain you in the next configuration, not now. Okay. Now, if you put any item into active status, this is provided by Oracle, right? If you put anything into active, you see here all are yes. All are yes means you can maintain the stock, right? Stock is yes. And you can purchase. Purchase is yes. You can bill that item. You can bill. It is also yes. And the customer can order that item. Yes. Customer can order that item. It's a taxable item. Yes, it's also a taxable item. Okay. So like this, you can create a custom status. In that custom status, whatever you want, you can enable to yes, and remaining you can disable to no. Okay. Clear with the item status?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What is this usage and then control it? I'll explain you in the next setup. Okay. And after that, the next configuration is item types. item types. It's actually lookup. Lookup is nothing but a kind of list of values only. Item types. So here, yeah, as I mentioned, you can see the different item types here, whether that is item is an accessory item or it's a spare part item, or you see here it's a spare part. How will come to know whether it's a user defined or application defined view about this record? Okay, it's showing a username. So this is not a application defined, it's a user defined. Okay, now here in this lookup, I would like to add some values. If I click on the plus button, go to the top. I'm creating like this OT. OT means online training. Online training. Okay. When I'm defining an item, I will select one of these item type, whether that is online training or classroom training, or it's a spare part, it's accessories, I will select. So the start date is optional. If you want, you can enter, but which is optional. This display sequence is nothing but from the list of values, this value should be displayed in the first place or second place or third place from the drop down. From the drop down, what is the position of this value? You want to display in the first place? Yes, I would like to display in the first place. Yes, you can select. But there are a lot of values are in the first place. In this case, which value will be displayed? It will display in the alphabetical order. This one, this one, this one, all these positions is first place only. But out of this, which one will be displayed? The one which is in the alphabetical order first. Okay. So this item type you can assign to an item. You can assign to an item, and also it's informational purpose only. It's not going to control anything. This is just for your understanding whether that item is a spare part item or it's online training item or classroom training item. Okay. Next one is the fourth setup, operation attribute group. Last one for today. Operational attribute groups. I'm talking about 290 attributes, right? All those 290 attributes list you will see here. If you go to actions and export to Excel, I'm exporting the data to the Excel. I just exported. Go to actions and export. So here is the exported data. Okay. Attribute group, attribute, control date. Okay, so here attribute group is nothing but all the inventory related attributes you will see here. Okay, all the purchasing related, auto management related, those are nothing but groups. Those are nothing but groups. So here, if I just select only inventory, the inventory related attributes I see here. Okay. Hope you understood what is attribute group. After that, what is attribute? Attribute is nothing but let's take example of out of these 290, 279. Okay. Let's search for the returnable. You see returnable? Returnable is an attribute. Shippable is an attribute. Shippable is an attribute. Okay. Like this, around how many attributes are there? 279 attributes are there. So for an item, if you select shippable to yes, that's a shippable item. If you select returnable to no for an item, it's a non-returnable item. Okay. Like that, all these attributes are going to decide the functionality of that item in the application. Okay. Understood? What is the attribute?
Yes.
Next, control let. Coming to control let, let's take an example of returnable only. So returnable attribute is control at which level? Org level. Org level. Okay. So this is nothing but we have a concept of master org and inventory org, right?
Yes.
Master org and inventory org. So if any attribute control at master level means, that means it's control at here. Suppose let us assume if your returnable attribute is control at, let's take an example. If it's control at, by default here org level control at it is, I'm selecting to master level. Okay. If the returnable attribute is control at master level, Suhani, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, kindly mute yourself. Returnable is master level control. Let us assume it's a master level control. For a item, suppose if we take laptop, returnable is yes. So this attribute is as per this configuration, this attribute is control which level? Master level. If it is yes as master level, it is also yes at inventory org level also. The master level attribute property is inherited to the inventory orgs. And you are not able to update here. You are able to update only at the master org level only. You are able to select yes or no here only. The same is inherited to the inventory ordinations. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if it is org level attribute in the sense, you can put it no here, you can put it yes here. It can be yes here, or it can be no here, and it can be yes in some other org also. Org level controlled means org level, you can set up that property, org level. Master level means only master level, you can set up that property that is inherited to the org level. Okay. So these 290 attributes, so here these 290 attributes, suppose an example, here I'm searching with returnable. So here it's by default controlled at which level? Org level. I would like to change it to master level because my client said all my items across all the inventory ordinations, it will have the same property. What my client said, see, I don't have like this. One ordination, returnable yes, another ordination, returnable no, another ordination, returnable yes. It's not like that. The coming to returnable property, it's whatever we set at the org level, master level, it's the same property is inherited to all the ordinations. In that case, what you have to do, you have to change it to the master level and save it. Because for an item, if returnable is yes, it is yes across all the inventory ordinations. That's a client requirement. That's what client told to us. For an item, if it is no at master org level, it's no for all the inventory ordinations. That's why we change it to master level. Clear? Clear, team?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this, any attribute property, you can change from org level to master level. From the master level to org level, you can change any attribute property. Is returnable just an example? Suppose shippable is there. Shippable right now it is org level. If you want, you can change it to master level. So like this, the 279 attributes, whatever you see, those controllability can be changed across the orgs or maybe master level based on the client requirement. Okay. That's it from my side for today. Any questions, please?
Sir, this attribute group is application defined or user defined, sir?
All these are application defined only, sir. You are not allowed to create anything here.
Okay, sir.
It could be attribute group or attribute or control at whatever. You are not allowed to create anything. Do you see plus button here?
No.
Do you see plus button in the screen? No.
Sir, each page I saw freeze and wrap things. What is different between freeze and wrap?
Even I didn't observe clearly.
Okay, okay, sir.
I didn't observe clearly. Okay, any more doubts? Today we start with the product management, and in the product management we complete with the first 4 things. Any questions in today's session?
So in other terms, we can say this is item maintenance, update, and
Yeah. All this is item maintenance only. All of them.
Okay.
Naresh, we'll discuss the topic later, okay?
Okay.
Because I have to show you the delete topic, right? That time you can ask me, we'll discuss that later. Any questions in these 4 concepts? If no questions, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow I'll review your practice status. Okay? Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank